Alright, so we have all of the V-Jump scans. The news did break a little earlier about some of the stuff already, so I did do a video covering Android 21 coming to Dokkan. I mentioned Kefla was coming to Xenoverse 2. I believe I also did mention Goku and Vegeta as well as DLC for Dragonball Fighterz. But since the scans have officially dropped, I did want to actually cover that on the channel too as well. So what we have here, we'll start, of course, mainly I have a Dokkan channel here. So we'll start with Dokkan and then we'll move on. We have an STR Android 21 who has the transformation mechanic into the evil Android 21. She will be the Android category leader. And there also is going to be a Dragon Ball Fighterz special sort of story event. So I'm very excited for this. Some of you guys would know recently I have been saying, like, I would love an Android category, Android 21 as an Android category leader. It works out perfectly, right? I'm very excited for this banner. I am probably going to 100% her. Yeah, this is like, one of my top tier waifus right here. She's getting rainbowed on her initial banner. That's just the way it's going to be. So I'm very excited for that. That is, of course, the August Dokkan Fest. Now, in terms of what day this might drop, I suspect we could see this on the 1st of August. Because they do this where they'll kind of say, like, oh, it's the December Dokkan Fest for Super Saiyan 3 Bardock, and then he comes on December 1st. Or, oh, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the July Dokkan Fest, and then he drops on July 1st. So, judging by the fact that the Tanabata banner leaves on the last day of July, and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku banner leaves tonight, that does lead me to believe that she should be out around the 1st. Definitely looking forward to this Dragon Ball Fighterz story event as well. Maybe we can get a new Android 16. I would almost guarantee we'll get a new Android 16 now that I think about it. Because, he had such a big role in Fighterz. We don't have a TUR version of Android 16 in the game. We only have the Super Strike. So I would almost guarantee that there will be an Android 16. The Android category is going to have a lot of options. Cell, the future Androids, LR Androids, shit like that. But I could imagine them maybe releasing like a couple of new Androids that could be on the category as well. Again, like Android 16, maybe we could get like a new support SSR like Dr. Garo or Android 19. Those are other possibilities as well. But definitely very hype news for Dokkan. Like, in terms of how hype I would be for things, this is near the top of the list for me. So next, we have the scans for Jump Force. We have a couple characters that will be in Jump Force. We have Ichigo. We have Aizen, and we have Rukia from Bleach. Now, I've only seen the first 5 or 6 episodes of Bleach, so I'm not really too familiar with the characters, but I know a lot of the homies love Bleach, and they're also excited for these characters to be in Jump Force. Another thing that I do know is that the characters are from, like, it's called, like, the 1,000-Year Blood War or something like that, which I believe is a manga-only storyline. The anime has not covered that. So this does kind of push the narrative or the point that for Jump Force, it's going to be manga-type characters. So I am excited. That does open the door for a character like Overhaul from My Hero, right? One of the big picks I would love to see in Jump Force. But since I don't really know much about the Bleach characters, not really much else for me to say about that. Moving on, we have the girl Kefla in Xenoverse 2. Now, that is very exciting. Look at Kefla right there. My girl is looking real good, okay? Again, not much to say. We're all going to be excited about this. I don't think I've officially done any Xenoverse 2 videos on the channel. For sure, I'm going to have a video with Kefla, though. Y'all best believe when Kefla and Super Baby 2 drop, I will be doing a video on them. Now, if we zoom in right here, notice here is, of course, the attack that she does use against Ultra Instinct Goku. So that is dope. And then she just looks real fucking good. That's about all we're going to say about that. So, all right, moving on. We have some designs for Broly and Paragus from the Dragon Ball Super movie upcoming. Now, here we have Broly we've kind of seen these designs shown the past, couple days in different capacities. Now, this base form Broly right here looks very interesting to me because he has this necklace on, right? Which I guess is supposed to be like a mind control device. We have Paragus here. It does specifically mention his belt as being a possible like control device or something. So his belt could be, controlling the necklace or whatever that Broly's got. I think I've seen some talk of people saying that Paragus could be Broly's grandfather, by the way. Also, I do want to point out that you see Paragus has a tail right there, meaning that they are definitely Universe 7 Saiyans, by the way. Because one thing I saw people say, which normally you'd say, fuck out of here, but lately Dragon Ball really been pulling this shit. I saw people saying like, oh, watch, Broly's going to end up being Kale's father. And you sit there and you go, that's foolishness. But then you're like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. These fuckers would actually do that. They'd make Broly Kale's father. But remember, Universe 6 Saiyans do not have tails. So the fact that Paragus has got this tail right there means they're most assuredly Universe 7 Saiyans. And again, Paragus does appear to be Broly's grandfather. Again, I don't know if that's confirmed that he is actually Broly's grandfather, but it certainly does seem it, especially because we know that Saiyans, they age much slower than like normal humans do. So for Paragus to basically be looking like that, he's really got to be an old motherfucker. Like, he's got to be pushing 100 or something like that. All right, so here's all the designs for the Dragon Ball Super movie. Again, very hype. We should be getting a trailer very soon at San Diego Comic-Con, actually, which is coming up, is it next week or in a few days or something like that? So that's going to be exciting. I'm sure, I've heard people say that this is probably going to be the best looking, like, Dragon Ball film ever, so I'm very excited. I'm not salty at all about Broly in the movie. I actually rather like it. I just hope they do, really, for me, as long as, like, the fighting is cool, like, I'ma be cool. Like, it's just that simple. Okay, so next, we have a Dragon Ball Legends scan right here. We have Android 17 and Android 18 are actually the next characters that are going to be coming to Dragon Ball Legends. They are both going to be sparking characters, as we can see. So that's interesting. I will say, Dragon Ball Legends has certainly... Oh, how do I say it? I mean, the hype around Legends has just not really been there. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe just because there's not a lot of content. The thing about mobile games do start off slow. Like, if you compare what Dokkan is right now to what it used to be, like, it's not even close. Like, Dokkan has had so many rapid improvements lately, presumably, I think, because of Legends. But Legends is just not there yet. It's a fresh mobile game. It's going to take time for content to build up, for more characters to come out. They also got to do something. I'm not really a big fan of the blazing format, like the Naruto blazing format of you pull the character and boom, like you got him. Like, I know it's difficult to train right now in Legends. Eventually, it's not going to be that hard to train in Legends. It's already easier now than it was like a month ago. But it's a very simple process, but having like a big boss event, you beat the boss and then you awaken the band or unit, it's just a formula that works, man. Like, it just works. I've always felt that was something that was missing from Blazing, and they gotta put that into Legends. I think if they get that in the Legends, they start awakening characters like banner characters like that. That will be a big plus for me for Legends. But here are the next characters, 17 and 18. It does appear as though they are mostly progressing through the story kind of like in order, right? Like, we kind of started out with like a Saiyan and Namekian Saga thing, and we've been slowly pushing forward. I remember Super Saiyan 4 Goku was sort of in the data for the beta, I believe. No indication of him yet, but they could really shadow drop him at any time, so definitely be on the lookout for him eventually, guys. Okay, so moving on next. This is pretty cool. The Dragon Ball Super chapter for this month has Kefla in it. So Kale and Kefla actually do fuse and combine into Kefla, and it appears as though the chapter cliffhanger ends with Gohan and Kefla actually about to begin battle. So that is going to be pretty damn cool. Gohan versus Kefla. I'm very curious to see this. Looking at the manga with Gohan in sort of his Piccolo outfit, it also does show to me how fucking badly I would love if they would add Dragon Ball Super manga characters to Dokkan. I think that is something they really should look into. But damn, did Toyotaro draw like a really like a good looking Kefla. Like that's a good looking damn Kefla. Alright, so next, we have the Dragon Ball Fighterz scan. So, I actually saw Ken Zyro tweeted about this. Actually, I've got a tweet right here. Where he says they're referring to the pack as Black Hair Goku and Vegeta, rather than Saiyan Saga, and the Spirit Bomb is Super Spirit Bomb. So Ken Zyro saying he's guessing that the Goku is from the Frieza Saga. And as you can see, like, look at what Goku is doing with the Spirit Bomb there. That's definitely not Saiyan Saga Spirit Bomb. So, must be like a Namek Saga Goku or kind of a combination of both. I know some people are going to be upset about this. Vegeta and, base form Vegeta and Goku. I like it. Like, I know people don't, a million Gokus, when? Stop it. Goku's the main character of the show. Like, he's got a million fucking forms. We've got Super Saiyan Goku, who transforms into Super Saiyan 3. We've got Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Those are distinctly different. Now, people will say, like, but then there's Goku Black, and then there's Vegeta. It's like, stop. Relax. Base form Goku's here. I'm also going to tell y'all fuckers right now, I don't care. I want Ultra Instinct Goku in Fighters. That would be incredible. If Ultra Instinct Goku had, like, a super that allows him to just, like, automatically dodge all attacks, like, in exchange for a meter or something like that, like, that shit would be so cool, bro. But here is the next DLC, Base Form Goku and Base Form Vegeta. So all the leaks have been accurate, so we could basically write it into stone now that the next Dragon Ball FighterZ DLC is going to be Final Form Cooler and Dragon Ball Super Android 17. We've known about these kind of DLC leaks since when the game came out. I've had homies telling me about Base Form Goku and Vegeta since literally before Android 21 was revealed. So these fuckers have been in the pipeline for quite a while now. Obviously, they just decided to wait to bust them out for a bit. I know for sure they will definitely have a dramatic finish against each other. I bet they probably will each have one against each other, right? But we'll see. I believe this is actually supposed to drop in August as well. Goku and Vegeta in Fighters. So I'll be looking forward to that. So in total, guys, V-Jump was packed this month. Kefla, Xenoverse 2, Android 21, and Dokkan. Obviously, as you guys know, lately, mainly my channel is about Dokkan, so very, very excited for her. I certainly will be covering Jump Force when that comes out. I definitely will be doing videos on Kefla and Xenoverse 2. When the full manga chapter is revealed, I might actually do a manga chapter review of that as well. Or I might actually even do it on the Big 3 channel, the collaboration channel that I've got with a bunch of the homies. So, y'all let me know. Do you want me to cover Xenoverse 2? Do you want me to do a Dragon Ball Super manga review? How much Dokkan shit do y'all want? Let me know. Regardless, very, very hype day. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch y'all next time.